Hey guys, today I'm going to do a little haul on the Creme makeup kit that I recently ordered. Basically it's a kit for like theater and special effects kind of makeup. It's just really like a basic kind of one, like it's not too complicated to work with the products and stuff. So if you're starting off, I really suggest you get the Creme makeup kit because it comes with tons of cool stuff that will really get you into that theater special effects feel and get you used to using the products and stuff. Now I've taken all the products out of the box because I got it a couple of days ago and I was just way too excited to open it up. So I went a bit crazy, tore open the box, took everything out, and then I was like, oh, wait, I was meant to film a haul on that. So I've instead put it in my little leopard print shrink case, and it's just a little simple one I got like a couple years ago. But it's got two little latches on the top that you just undo, and it comes open like that. And then it's just got all the different things that came in the kit. So as you can see, the kit does come with a lot of stuff. I bought it for $55 US, and about, when it came through shipping and stuff, it came to about $70 Australian. So yeah, I'm just going to go through all the things that came in the kit and show you guys what's in it. I got the kit in, there's different shades, like depending on your skin color, what color you want to get for the kit. I got the fair to tan color, so most of my products that came are in the fair color, and this is just a translucent powder, and basically this is just to set in when your makeup's finished to prevent it from smearing or sweating off. It's just a 25 gram one, so it's not too big. And to go with the translucent powder, it came with a gigantic powder puff. And this one's a double-sided one. You know, normally they have the little band that goes across where your finger is going behind. This is a double-sided one. So you can use both sides, and it is washable. So once if you get it dirty, you could easily just clean it with warm water and soap, leave it out to dry, and then it will be color-free and you can use it again for a new color. And the other thing it also came with was this block of makeup sponges. Now if you can see, they've already divided into little triangles. So there's 4 squares, each cut in half, so there's 8 makeup sponges in here. So these could be used for a variety of things. These could be used to put on a foundation, latex, face paint, whatever you want. It's very a multi-use kind of thing. So basically anything that's creamy, you can use this for it. It's perfect for that job. Speaking of latex, you also got a little container of liquid latex. This one is again in the fair and it's 29 ml. So liquid latex, basically this is if you had a latex appliance, what you do is you'd put the liquid latex on the edges of the appliance so it smooths down into your skin and stays on so it doesn't fly off. It peels off easily and you can just wash it off with warm water and soap. They do recommend before you do put this anywhere near your face, that on your inner forearm area, you do a patch test just to make sure you're not allergic to any of the products, because if you don't want anything on your face that's going to cause an allergic reaction. And the other liquid container it came with is a hair color. This is again in the same mills. This is in the color Snow White, and basically what this is I'll just open it up for you. It's like a paint, but it's got like a little paintbrush end. So what you do is this can be used for like old age hair, kind of like whitening it up, graying it out, things like that. And you could also use, if you think about like the Bride of Frankenstein, how she had the white stripes on either side of her hair, this would be perfect to use for that kind of makeup. To apply it, you could either just use the little applicator it comes with, or you could even use like a toothbrush to just really like spread it out more. Obviously a clean one that you haven't used before, and one you don't mind getting ruined. That's also another thing with the latex. When you're applying it, make sure you apply it with a old paintbrush or a cheap brush that you don't mind throwing away, because the latex will ruin all your brushes and you can't just clean them out and use them again. They will literally ruin everything. So use cheap brushes, or again use the applicator that's inside. It's the exact same one that's in the white hair color. And then you just regularly shampoo and wash it out. It doesn't stain your hair or anything, so it comes off really easily. Is spirit gum. Yes, this is a really tiny bottle, but you don't actually need too much of this stuff, because basically this is like a super glue for the makeup industry. So basically this will stick down all your appliances, anything you want to get stuck to your face, like a latex or props, like not big props obviously, but like little things like maybe bolts on the side of your neck, stuff like that. You want to use the spirit gum, and what you do is you apply it with the little brush applicator. It comes just again like the little nail polish brush. So you just use that, and then what you put it on your skin. You don't put it on the appliance first. So you put it on your skin, you wait a bit, you fan it off, and when you start to feel it get a bit tacky, that's when you can start sticking the stuff on top of it. To go with this, they've given you a spirit gum remover, obviously in a much bigger bottle, and this is very important, because without this you cannot get off the spirit gum. And what you do, you just put this like on a cotton pad, or if it's a small area, little cotton swabs, and you just wipe it off and then peel the appliance off as you're wiping, and it should be fine. Another little thing they gave us is fake blood in the aged and oxidized color. So what that means, it's a much darker blood, so it's an older blood color. Ben Nye has a very different range of blood colors, thicknesses, and textures, depending on what you need to use it for the job. Obviously for like wounds that have recently been done, you'd want to use like a fresh blood, which is a lot brighter color. But this aged and oxidized blood color, it's a lot darker, so it would be for like older wounds and stuff like that. He also has like tubs that you can buy, and that's just for like things like scabs. It's a lot thicker, it's more of a paste rather than really pigmented, and it's mint flavored. They say not to ingest it, but you can have it in your mouth. It's just not recommended to swallow it, so it's safe. And it's got a minty flavor, as almost, I'm pretty sure, all of Ben Nye's blood does. So it's not an unpleasant kind of like gagging like most fake bloods would be. It also comes with a little of Ben Nye's also famous nose and scar wax. Now I've seen a lot of people use this for different makeup looks, and basically what it is, basically got the same consistency as a candle, because it is a wax just like a candle. So what you do is you just get like a little spatula, just to scrape off a bit, and then you'd roll it in your hands and maneuver. This is very sticky, so when you put it on your skin and you try to spread it out, because it's sticky, it's gonna stick to your fingers, and when you pull it away, it's also gonna pull the wax with your fingers. So you're going to need to moisturize your fingers when you go to flatten it down so it doesn't pull off your facial surface. It's recommended to apply it on the bony parts of your face. So that would be like cheek areas, nose, forehead. This will basically stick to any surface. You don't have to have it limited just for like facial work. You could do it for like arm scars, hand scars, leg scars, anything basically you want. And then what you do is once you have it on, you just put a foundation over it, blend it into your skin, and then proceed to, if you wanted to create like a stapled look, you could put staples through it. Obviously not actually staple your skin. Take them out, cut off the blunt edges, and just use the spirit gum to stick the staples down. You could do that. You could use string, anything you want over the top of it to create like a sewn, scarred, any kind of effect you want. So this is very useful. And then the other thing that came with all these different colored wheels. We have the Bruises and Abrasion wheel, and like the name suggests, these are the colors you'd use if you were doing a bruise or an abrasion on your skin. So you've got a mustard yellow, a red, a dark brown, and a chocolate brown over here. And you could apply this with your sponges, or you could even apply it with this little stippling sponge it also comes with. This would be great for the bruising effect if you get a bit of the red and you can like dot it on around before you build up on the color, and it's just going to create like a speckled kind of bruised out celled look. So that's really useful. And this could also be used for like things like beards, if you wanted to stipple on, if you were doing a transformation makeup. And you want to make sure you store these cream makeups in a cool environment. You do not want them anywhere near the heat. Mine, when it was delivered, the postman didn't knock on our door and let us know that he left the package outside, so it was sitting in the hot sun for about 2 to 4 hours, and when I got it, it was sweating a bit, which means the oils started separating from the makeup and started creating like a dewy raindrop effect over the top. So all you have to do is take like a tissue and very lightly just dab it all over the top and get all that dewiness off, and it should be good. And then just put it back in a cool environment and it should stop separating. And then we have the Creme contour wheel, which looks like personally this. I wouldn't use these colors for contouring, especially not the black over here. I'm not sure what you'd at all use a black contour for, but maybe if you were doing like a character makeup, that would definitely fit in. And other than that, on a normal face, you definitely would not want to use a black contour. So you've got the black and a cinnamon color up here. At the bottom is a rouge, which is a cream blush, and you'd use that area for your cheeks. And this pink color over here is for your lips. And they also gave you 3 cream foundations in various tones. I'll start off with the lightest one, which is a peach color. These are just a cream foundation, and they progress in shade. So this is the lightest one out of the 3. And then we have the natural fair color, which is the medium color of the 3. And these are a full coverage foundations. So these are very pigmented, and you're not going to need to use multiple products on top of these, because like I said, they're full coverage. Ben Nye is very well known for his full coverage foundations and powders, so you know when you're using this product on yourself, all your flaws are just going to disappear and you're just going to look flawless. And this is in the olive tan color, which is the darkest color. Next they gave you 3 cream makeups and 1 powdered rouge. Like the cream one in the contour wheel, this one is a powder form. So this is in a fresh coral color. And then they gave you 3 cream makeups in smaller ones. This one is a character shadow in a dark chocolate brown color. So pretty much the same that's in the contour wheel. It's pretty much the same brown. So I would definitely use the brown in this one as well as the black for a contour character shadow rather than actually just for normal everyday contouring looks. And then we have a cream highlight. It looks a lot wider on the camera, but this is basically like a fair skin tone. So basically, you can see here now, it's basically the same color as my face at the moment, but this is a highlight. So you'd use that for, pinpoints on your forehead, nose, chin, upper lip, under eyebrows, inner corners, stuff like that. You could even use it on top of your cheeks as a little bit of shimmering highlight. And the last cream makeup. This is a very pigmented white. This is mostly used for things like ghost makeups or preferably clown makeup. I'll leave the website where I did order the kit from downstairs. There are various different kits with different things inside. Not all of them are just for theater or special effects. Some of them are just normal makeup, and some of them are like more advanced than this kit even is. Like I said, this is just like a basic starter kit just to get you all familiarized with the products. And then there's this little bundle of different pencils and brushes. So just go through them. The face brush number 3 is a very thin tipped brush, and this would be what you'd use when you're using your cream makeups and your contour wheels as well. You wouldn't use this for your foundation, there is a different brush for that, but this is the smaller out of the 2, and it's a very hard bristle. So it's gonna compact your makeup on really well and make really defined and smooth lines. And the second brush, face brush number 7. This one's a lot thicker, as you can see, and a lot wider than the other one. This brush here, which is the face brush, and this one's a very fluffy one. I'd recommend you use this for your rouges, and if you didn't want to use the powder puff, you could also use it for your translucent powder. And then they gave 2 eyebrow pencils and a lip pencil. The lip pencil is in the color Brandy 26. As you can see, it is a very red kind of brownie color, more I'd say like a mahogany.
They give you a black eyebrow pencil
in color number 9.
This is just like your average black eyeliner. There's nothing special about it.
Although it does say this is an eyebrow pencil, so if you did have black hair, you could definitely use this on your eyebrows. But if you don't, I wouldn't recommend it.
I'd recommend more the brown.
In the color dark brown, number 5.
So this one will be a lot lighter. Yeah. So you can see it's more of like a chocolatey brown
Two
color.
last things. You've got eyelash comb on this side and an eyelash brush. This is basically just to comb down your eyebrows, brush them off. You can also use the comb side for your eyelashes. If you had clumped mascara, you could just go through it, declump it. Best thing that they give you in the Ben Nye Cream Kit. These 10 cotton swab applicators. Now these are a little bit different. As you can see, the ones on the bottom are your normal round tip swabs. But at the top, if you can see, they're like kind of pointed up. Would be used for like inner corner blending, very fine crease lines and stuff like that. Or even like to go around the lip area. If you got a bit of lipstick that's gone out, that pointed end will get that very defined line all the way across. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that Ben Nye haul from the Cream Makeup Kit.
If you have any
questions or anything you want to ask about the kit, definitely comment it down below or inbox me and let me know. And I'll try and help you as much as I can. Bye guys!